Hello and welcome. Today I would like to talk about the new release for 40k Talons of the Emperor. This new release is a very big one, if you haven't already realized. What does it mean for the future of 40k going into 8th edition? Overall, it's a major change. Not just because we're finally getting the Custodes that we got in the Burning Prospero now as a proper kit for 40k, but one that it gives us clues on what is going to happen going forward. Now, I don't know if you are aware, but the Custodes in particular, they cannot act without the Emperor's personal orders. That's a big one. Why are they being brought out as an army, as a codex that you can play against everyone else in the system? There are three possibilities. One is they're confined in the Imperial Palace. There's an assault on the Imperial Palace where you can use them. But I doubt that. I doubt that is the one reason. The two other reasons is the Emperor gave his express order. Now that can either be the Emperor we know now, he gets resurrected somehow, or he gets the ability to issue orders as sentience, in essence. Or something else, something like one of the primarchs, in this instance probably Guilliman, becomes the new Emperor. Okay, so it's, if you haven't realized yet, that's a big change. Up until now, the Emperor was never able to actually act. We've never experienced that. We never had him giving orders. Now, all of a sudden, we can. He can do that. But now this begs the question going forward, who is the Emperor? Is the Emperor we knew? Or does the Golden Throne fail? And his regent, Guilliman, becomes the new Emperor and gains full imperial authority. Remember, the Custodes are there to guard the Emperor. They're not an army, they're not anything like that. They are there to guard the Emperor and act on the Emperor's personal orders. That is why, during the burning of Prospero, the Emperor didn't have to be there to sanction the Space Wolves to burn the planet and bring the Thousand Suns into compliance. Just the fact that the Custodes were there was proof that the Emperor issued those orders, because they can only act on his orders, no one else. It's not the High Lord of Terra, the High Lords of Terra, not any Primarch in particular, unless that Primarch bears the title of Emperor. So there we go. That is a huge change going forward. Not since 40k started have we had an Emperor that can act. 40k has always been humanity or the Imperium on the back foot, reactionary. Now we know that a new crusade is coming. A new crusade launched by who? Launched by Guilliman, launched by the Emperor himself. Personally, would I like to see Guilliman in the Emperor's role? Not particularly. He is not my favorite Primarch. I've always been a Dawn kind of guy. But look, he was the one that set about Imperium Secundus. So it's not like you can't say that he hasn't had imperial ambitions himself. So that could create a precedent for a new conflict going into 8th edition. Does the Imperium shatter? Is there a revival? We don't know yet, but we will know very soon. Either way, this is a huge change going forward. This kind of destroys the entire grim darkness of 40k. It brings us into a new light, a new crusade, something bright going forward. How Games Workshop decides to do that, and how they actually implement it, we shall see in actually the near future. But overall, I am quite excited about this change. Although a little skeptical At the same time, all we know is that the Custodes and the Sisters of Silence are here to stay, and with it, a new dawn for 40k and the Imperium itself. Anyways, if you haven't followed the channel, please follow, subscribe, and I will give you any further updates as they come flying out. Cheers and have a good day.